mind to go into the technical aspect of tech. What are those things you would need on your checklist to stay relevant in this field? Stay with me as I walk you through some of the things you would need to remain relevant in this area of tech. To stay relevant in this area of tech, here are some of the skills you will be needing. First, you would need a core skills like problem solving. Remember, I told you in one of my videos that tech is all about problem solving. It's all about building solutions to problems. It's all about building products that solve problems. So this core skill is very, very important because it is going to be your drive in this area. Provided you don't have any solution to build or you're not building any product that is going to solve a particular problem, you're going to lose your relevance easily. So here, you have to develop that drive, to solve problems. You have to be inquisitive, you have to be curious, you have to question how things work. And if you're not so satisfied with how these things work, then you find a much more better and efficient way to do these things. So your number one core skills is to learn problem solving. Next on my list is communication. You will agree with me that you're not going to be building solution for yourself alone, no. You're building solution for people to use. And you can actually build the best solution out there, but provided you don't know how to market it to the client or how to communicate that solution to the consumers, you're not going to be very, very relevant in this field. People who know how to market their solutions and communicate to the client are going to take the lead. Someone once said that people with problems don't even know they have problems. So you have to tell them they have a problem and also tell them that you can provide them with the solution to their problem. Just to say, WhatsApp actually came about through a discussion between two friends. So communication is a very, very essential core skills that you would need. The third core skills you would need is adaptability. Well, humans are adaptive in nature, and this is also very, very relevant in tech. The tool you use today can lose its relevance tomorrow, so you have to be at the top of your game. You have to learn tools that are, used every day. As new tools are coming in, you have to adapt. You have to learn these tools and stay at the top of your game. If this is an era for AI, you learn AI tools that will make your life easy. If this is an era for Web3, you also try to venture into Web3 just so that you remain relevant and be at the top of your game. Now, still going on this list, we have some hard skills that you also need to stay relevant. Talking about programming skills. So you have to pick a programming language that you will be using to build your solutions, right? You're not going to just use your hands to build the solutions. You're using technology, you're using computer to build the solution. So you need to learn a programming language so that you can build these solutions, you can build this product that you have in mind to provide solutions to the people. Now, there are so many programming languages out there. I would still come back to that, but just have it at the back of your mind that you need to learn a programming language. Now, among these diverse languages that you're going to learn, you also need to learn a framework. Let me give you an example. Let's say I picked Python programming language as my language of choice. Now, Python is a very diverse programming language. It can be used in different places. So after learning Python, I have to narrow down, my concentration. I have to pick a niche. Okay, I would have to tell myself, I want to use Python for AI, or I want to use Python for website, or I want to use Python for data science. So you have to pick an area of specialization, and each of these areas, they have specialized tools that you can use, otherwise called frameworks. So you have to pick a particular framework that aligns to your area of interest and learn that, and then that will also keep you very, very relevant. Then the last thing you also need is collaboration tools such as GitHub and Git, because solutions can be big, so you would possibly not be building alone. You will be collaborating with other developers to stay relevant. So you would also need to learn these collaborative tools: Git, GitHub, Gitbucket, GitLab, and the rest of them, so that you can remain at the top of your game. Now, I talked about programming languages, and I said there are so many of them. So what are some of these languages that we have, and what can you do with them? Well, the most beginner friendly, of course, is still Python. Currently, maybe in the nearest future, we might have much more beginner friendly programming languages than what we have right now. We also have JavaScript, we have Java, we have Go, we have Rust, we have C, we have C++. There are so many of them. And your choice of language really sometimes would have to do with areas you have in mind that you would want to work on in the future, where you would love to build solutions for in the future. If I want to build web apps, I think my best shot is going to be JavaScript, because it is used very well in the front and in the back end, so I would have no issues with that. And if I want to work on AI stuff, then Python might be the best for me currently. If you want to work on IoT, that is like robots, embedded system, you might start considering things like C, C++, Arduino, and others. Then if you want to also build system applications, operating system address, you have the likes of C, you have the likes of Java, or you have the likes of Rust. So the choice of language can really depend on what you would want to venture into in the nearest future, but still you have to be adaptive. So the fact that you're learning Python today doesn't mean you will do Python till the next 100 years. If Python starts to lose its relevance in the next 20 years from now, you have to go to the next tool that is relevant, so that you can also remain relevant in the industry. The good thing about these languages is that the knowledge is transferable, because the concept behind these languages are the same. So if you learn Python, you can easily transfer the knowledge to Java or Rust or any programming language out there, because the concept are the same. You will only be learning new syntax to match up with what you've learned previously. So this is it for this particular video. Make sure you follow my channel, because there are much more content that will be made available still on getting into tech in the year 2025. I'll see you on the next one.